Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki and I channel messages from film and TV shows using tarot and oracle cards, and sometimes also through songs and books if the moment is being called to do so by spirit. So last week I received a download that the Ascended Masters, Archangels, and other various spirits wanted to start bringing messages through from specific films. So this is something I'm trying out on the channel, where every week I will be working with a different Ascended Master, different Archangel, channeling messages from a particular movie. And the first beautiful angel that stepped forward to assist me with the very first reading is Lady Hope here. And she is the twin flame of Archangel Gabriel, and she also works in a trio called the Trinity with Faith and Charity, who are also angels and high vibrational spirits in their own right. And I'm so grateful that she stepped forward. She actually surprised me because when I asked her which film she wanted to bring messages from, she chose the 1999 movie Stir of Echoes, which is directed by David Koepp, starring Kevin Bacon. And the synopsis of this film says, after being hypnotized by his sister-in-law, Tom Whiskey begins seeing haunted visions of a girl's ghost, and a mystery begins to unfold around her. So when she chose this movie in particular, I could feel very strongly that there's a lot of messages that are going to be coming through about spiritual gifts, how to navigate them, and then other messages as Lady Hope seems fit to bring through. So thank you, Lady Hope, for choosing this movie, and let's see what messages she has for you today. Also, a lot of messages are very general in nature, so if something doesn't resonate for you, don't try to force something that does not fit. Only take what resonates and leave what does not, as this is a message, a general message for the collective. All right? Okay, so the first card we have here is Vulture Spirit. Nothing is wasted. Okay, so I'm seeing that there are many people in the collective who feel like they have wasted time with certain things and people. And Lady Hope is bringing through the message that nothing is ever wasted with this card here, okay? And in the film, Stir of Echoes, Tom Whiskey, played by Kevin Bacon, gets hypnotized at a party by his wife's sister, Lisa, played by Ileana Douglas. And it causes him to have a spontaneous awakening where his psychic abilities get activated. He begins seeing the ghost of a young girl in his home. And as he tries to figure out what it is that this ghost wants, his relationship with his wife Maggie, played by Catherine Erb, becomes very strained. Lady Hope is actually showing me the scene where Tom begins digging in their backyard because he received a psychic message to dig. Maggie comes into the backyard and she yells at Tom, and he gets very angry, and he tells her that what he is doing is the most important thing he has ever done in his life. So basically, he's telling his wife that everything he has done up until now has been a waste. So Lady Hope is showing me that many of you who have had an awakening and have spiritual gifts activated feel the same way Tom does in this film. And these are feelings like everything that happened up to your awakening meant nothing. And this isn't true. Everything you went through and experienced beforehand was preparing you for your mission here on Earth. And every person you have interacted with was brought into your life to teach you something, both good and bad. I'm also seeing that many of you have had a spiritual awakening, and some of you had spontaneous ones. Some of you may even have been hypnotized like Tom in this movie. Lady Hope is showing me how many people are in relationships where one partner is awakened and the other is not. And this is serving a purpose as well. But ultimately, it's teaching us how to have more unconditional love and to respect differences. I'm also feeling the energy of feeling like you're wasting your time with a project or trying to manifest something. Even this experience is not for nothing. It could be teaching you to have more patience and to enjoy your journey as you create. There's a lesson, healing, and growth in every experience you have had and will have. And like this card says, nothing is wasted. Next we have Stag Spirit. Take the lead. Okay, you are one of the first groups of souls to awaken on the planet. And this is because you are here to lead. Lady Hope is actually drawing me to the title of the film, Stir of Echoes. And she's showing me how when something is being stirred, that ripples get created. I'm also hearing stirring the pot. You are here to create waves and ripple effects. You are here to challenge the old paradigm so that a new one can be created. You are being called to take the lead now. And the metaphorical pot will be stirred as you encounter resistance from other people. This is a good thing, though, as it will lead them to question the false narratives we have been conditioned to believe for a long time. Lady Hope is also showing me the scene in Stir of Echoes where Tom sees the word sleep on the movie screen when he's first being hypnotized. And many people on the planet are still in a deep sleep of hypnosis as they haven't awakened to the matrix and its programming. So if you have felt out of place or like you don't fit in, it's because you are here to lead and be a way shower. You will find many people are not as far along on their journey as you are, and you're being asked to be patient and have compassion for them, but also to continue to hold the light and vibration as you find yourself being challenged by others. Lady Hope is also bringing through a message about feeling uncomfortable with leading. This can happen when we are afraid for others to see that we aren't perfect. But it's our imperfections that contribute to who we are as people. And you have what it takes to lead wisely in this world. It's time to take the lead. I do not welcome things into my life that dull my magnificence and stunt my ascension. Okay, so Lady Hope is showing me Maggie from the film now. And there are many scenes in this movie where her husband Tom belittles her. In the very beginning, he learns that she is pregnant with their second child, and he shows no happiness or enthusiasm for hearing this news. And he continuously speaks about how he doesn't like his life. And she tells him that she loves her life with him. So she was valuing him and their life together. but he was refusing to see the value in it himself. So I feel some of you have been experiencing something similar. I'm drawn to the message on Lady Hope's card. Recognize your divine worth. We all deserve genuine love in our lives. And if a situation or person in your life brings more pain than joy, it could be an indicator to let go and move in the direction of things and people that bring more joy than pain. The universe delivers what we say yes to. So if we are saying yes to people who do not value us, these are the types of people who will keep showing up in our life. That is until we learn the lesson of truly valuing ourselves and walking away from anything that isn't in alignment with that. I ask, I believe, I receive. This affirmation card is all about manifestation. And this is the formula for doing so. Ask for what it is you want, believe it's already yours, and remain open to receive it. But Lady Hope is actually primarily drawing me to the word receive on the card here. In the film, Maggie takes her young son, Jake, played by Zachary David Cope, for a walk. And Jake has very strong psychic abilities as well, and he's a child. So as the movie opens, he is actually speaking to the spirit that is in their home. But on their walk, they come to this cemetery where a group of cops are at a funeral. Jake comes up behind one of them, and one of the men turns around and looks at Jake. They wave at each other as though they recognize each other. And this is when Maggie comes up and pulls Jake away so that they won't disturb the funeral that's taking place. But a few minutes later, the man, whose name is Neil, played by Eddie Bo Smith Jr., approaches Jake and Maggie. And he tells Maggie that Jake is a seer, and that he knows her husband Tom is a seer as well. So Lady Hope is showing me how some of you are also seers. You have the gift of being able to see beyond the veil, but also you can see the truth about people. You are a receiver of information in this way. And some of the truths that you see are hard ones. I too am a seer, so I know how difficult this can be. Especially when you know that you are seeing truths about people that you know that they don't want anyone else to know about, right? But this is information that the divine is trusting you with. Lady Hope is now showing me the scene in the film where Tom goes back to his wife's sister to ask her to hypnotize him again because he wants the visions and the psychic gifts to stop. He is resisting his gift. So I also feel some of you feel the same way as Tom and want it to stop. I'm also seeing this is due to not being shown the full picture. Sometimes God only shows us a glimpse of something. And when this happens, it's best to be patient as things will become clear in time. But ultimately, we are being shown these things for many different reasons. One is to heal certain things within ourselves. For example, I myself have been having dreams almost every single night lately about my family. They have been showing me what to work on and heal within myself. So you might be experiencing this as well if you came here to do ancestral healing. Another reason could be to help spirits on the other side, much like Tom does in this film with the ghost girl Samantha, played by Jennifer Morrison. Some spirits may be coming to you for help with something or want help transitioning onto the next part of their journey. This may be scary at first, but many ascended masters and archangels are assisting with this process, and you are divinely protected all the time. In the film, Maggie goes and visits Neil, and he tells her that her husband Tom is a receiver of information. So Lady Hope is saying whatever information you are receiving right now, or anything you are asking to receive, always comes at the right time. It's never a moment late. So when you receive the information, or when you're meant to receive the information, is the exact moment it's meant to happen. Trust the process and yourself. If I follow my inner wisdom, I am at peace with my own being. I completely trust the intelligence within me to guide me to the right path. The universe supports me in every positive way. In the movie, Tom starts to trust the information he is receiving. When he goes to his wife's sister to try to have the portal in his mind shut, he receives a divine download that tells him to dig. So he follows that inner wisdom and begins to trust he will learn the truth and be able to help the spirit of Samantha. Some of you are asking to be shown the truth about something. And like Tom in this film, you've only been shown bits and pieces. Trust that everything will come together, okay? Lady Hope is also saying that recording the information you receive can be helpful as well. You could do this by writing down the messages you receive and reviewing them each time another piece of the puzzle comes in. And do not be hard on yourself for not knowing all the answers right away. Trust the intelligence within yourself completely. You are being supported every step of the way. My inner world is peaceful. It is safe for me to look within. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. With this card, Lady Hope is saying that messages will also come in more clearly for you when you are in a peaceful state within yourself. This is a great time to implement more meditation into your daily routine. In stillness, the answers will come. In the movie, when Tom is being told to begin digging, he starts in his backyard. Then he realizes he's meant to dig inside the house in his basement. So he buys this massive piece of equipment to start chipping away at the basement floor, and within moments he has destroyed his entire home trying to find the truth. So Lady Hope is saying there is a better way, and that we don't need to tear everything apart to receive the information that the divine is trying to share with us. If Tom had remained patient, the answers would have arrived when he was in a peaceful place, or possibly even during meditation. But his situation was unique in the sense that his gifts were spontaneously activated, and he had absolutely nothing to go off of. He was blindly navigating and doing the best he could with the knowledge he did have. So, if you have been looking for answers, Lady Hope is saying the answers can be found when your inner world is peaceful and you can hear the messages with no chaotic energy or distractions. Lady Venus. Downloads and understanding. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Look at that. Truth is being revealed, which is what the rest of the cards are all talking about here. So, the key to receiving this truth is to cultivate more peace within yourself. Like this card says, my inner world is peaceful. Because this card came before the truth card here. In the movie, Tom is digging through his entire house, and he's hitting the concrete basement floor with a pickaxe. And in doing so, he inadvertently hits the wall behind him. And he finds there is something behind the wall. He starts pulling the bricks out, and he finds Samantha's body in the wall. In this moment, he grabs her hand, and he is immediately thrown into a meditative state where she shows him what really happened to her. And it's in this peaceful place that truth is finally revealed to him. Lady Hope wants you to know that the truth is being revealed to you at this time. Many downloads are coming in through your crown chakra, and these can come to us in the form of high-pitched noises, seeing flickers of light, or even sensing that beings are visiting you while you sleep. Lady Venus is also someone you can call upon for help if you are having difficulty understanding the messages you are receiving. Hilarion, Divine Healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. With this card, Lady Hope is showing me that much of the information you're receiving is for the purposes of healing. Your energy is sensitive, and it's important to honor it. Listen to your body, especially after having done a deep healing or purging. Rest and retreat to recharge yourself. I'm also hearing that seeking out spiritual teachers could be beneficial for you at this time. I'm seeing Neil from the movie again, and after Maggie and Jake meet him in the cemetery for the first time, Maggie goes and sees Neil to ask him some questions about what her husband is experiencing. Neil is a very grounded spiritual teacher and healer who has a lot of knowledge about the spiritual realm. He has learned how to navigate his spiritual gifts and also how to, show others how to use their own. Asking for help is not a weakness, okay? And Lady Hope is saying there are people who can help you at this time if you allow them to. Your gifts have been activated because your light can support others. And we are all doing this together. You are not alone. Wow. Beautiful, powerful messages coming from Lady Hope from the 1999 film Stir of Echoes. Thank you so much for being here. And also thank you for supporting, liking, commenting, subscribing. I truly appreciate you all. I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next video.